Police arrested Bobby Crimo, Robert Crimo III, hours after the shooting. Kelsey Kernstine joins us live from Highland Park Hospital. Kelsey, good morning.
Good morning, Mitch. Well, it's a very quiet morning here, but this was a very much different scene outside of this Highland Park Hospital where several patients were rushed here after that mass shooting at the Highland Park parade, 4th of July parade. We know that several other victims that they were taken to other local hospitals in the area, some of them in critical condition, some of them forced to be transferred. But here's a debrief of what kind of happened yesterday. Those shots rang out. They rang out around 10:15 yesterday morning at the beginning of the 4th of July parade in Highland Park. Strollers, lawn chairs, bags left in a frantic rush to leave as quickly as possible. Police quickly arriving to the scene, rushing people to the hospital. 5 people found dead. 1 later died at the hospital. Dozens of others forced to be transported to local hospitals in the area. Police retrieving a high-powered rifle on scene. Learning from witnesses, the suspect was shooting on top of a building at random, although police say it was intentional shooting. Dozens of rounds of gunfire, a manhunt ensued. It lasted for more than 8 hours, arresting the person of interest, Robert Crimo. He's in his early 20s. He was found arrested in Lake Forest. That's about 10 miles away from Highland Park. Now, you can see in this mugshot here that Robert Crimo, he's from the Highland Park area. His father previously ran for mayor. He lost badly in that run. He also referenced, Robert Crimo referenced QAnon in one of his songs posted to Spotify, I Am the Storm. He went by the name Awake the Rapper. Videos on his social media pages showed violent imagery and mass shooting fantasies. Social media also had pictures of him with a Trump 2020 flag being worn as a cape. Pictures also show him at a Trump rally. Now, there's also reports, these are early reports, that Crimo frequented an online message board devoted to death. And in these early reports, he allegedly posted a beheading video. We are still working to find out a lot more information at this time, but I can tell you several victims. We are still waiting for police to release those victims' names, and some of those victims, like you said, Mitch, those names are coming forward from their families.
Kelsey, you said earlier today that they had to put that hospital on lockdown, but they were still bringing in victims between the ages of 8 and 85. Do you have any idea how overwhelming that was for doctors and nurses there as they're treating patients? And also, you still have a shooter on the loose at the time, and they don't know exactly if their safety is guaranteed as they try to do their jobs.
They're on lockdown in the area, and just a reminder, he was arrested about 10 miles away from this area. Doctors and nurses really just going into work mode, doing what they have to do to save the patient's life. We heard from them in press conferences yesterday, and they really they went into helping to save these patients' lives.
All right,
Mitch.
Kelsey Kernstine is live at Highland Park Hospital. Thank you very much.